Good morning. Welcome, guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Fish Stick Friday.
Is it still in Lent? When does Lent run to?
I couldn't think of anything else.
Lent, not Lenny. Lent, Lent. Uh, you're still good.
Perfect.
February 22nd to April 6th. So
See,
if
I got
you
time.
celebrate Lent, happy Lent.
Happy Fish Stick Friday.
Fish Friday is a Lent thing. Lent is a solemn Christian religious observance that's a big word. That's another big word. The 40 days Jesus Christ spent fasting in the desert. It's 40 days? Yeah, it's February to April. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
40 days spent fasting in the desert and enduring temptation by Satan. Okay. All
Not
right.
today, Satan. Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. I ain't taking no food from you. Meanwhile, man's just seeing, what is this called? What are those called? Oh no, my brain.
Hallucinations.
Those, that do be it.
You're a smart man.
I know, right? Hallucinations, but when it comes to, like, specifically in the desert, what are they called? What is that called? Hold on. Desert hallucinations.
Yes.
Hallucinations. What is it called? Mirage. Thank you, Google. Desert mirages and hallucinations.
Mirage is short for you got sun poisoning.
Yeah, basically. It's Okay, so that's what Lent celebrates. 40 days that Jesus did not accept mirage food from Satan. So happy Lent for those who celebrate. If you don't celebrate, happy Friday. We're going back to this or that. Zombies or vampires?
Um,
Okay. All
Probably
right. Okay.
vampires.
So let me paint the picture. Let me put you in a situation, right?
Okay, do that.
So you're in what's your favorite zombie movie? Take your time.
Favorite zombie movie? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't. I don't really watch that many zombie movies. I mean, I like what's that movie called? Zombieland.
Okay. Yeah, you one of your favorite movies at one time was Zombieland. Was that
Yeah,
you or was that Debs?
that was Debs.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, Debs was obsessed with that movie at one point.
Yeah, Debs used to love the Zombieland movies. Well, the first one specifically.
I haven't seen the second one.
Second one's really good.
Is it? Does it like
Yeah,
top the first one?
in my opinion, yes.
I haven't seen it.
They,
Um,
they they did a
I
lot more
don't
in the
know
second one.
anything about it. I don't. What was it called? Double Tap? Oh no, that
Yeah,
was the game.
no,
Is
that
it?
that was
Is it
that
Double
was
Tap?
Zombieland 2. It was called Double Tap.
Okay. I don't even know what happens. Wait, there's still spoiler alert. Um. So if you don't want spoilers for either movie, just stop listening. I guess.
Skip ahead.
Skip
We'll be done
ahead
in like
too.
2
Fill in the time here. Thank you, Jimbo. Um.
minutes.
Where they were off to Kansas, weren't they? In the
um,
first one,
in the first one, they were
like after they got out of the fun amusement park place. Hold on. Where were they going at the end of Zombieland? I don't know. Where were they going?
well. I'll just give you a little heads up. They ended up in Washington D.C.
Okay.
and they took over the White House.
Because of course, why wouldn't you?
Right.
Pacific Playland, that was the amusement park. That was in
Yeah,
California.
I remember when he was like, "And I'm not gonna play with you at Pacific Playland."
Uh-huh. Amber Heard was in that movie.
Was she?
Zombieland cast, she's the fifth one down.
Who'd she play?
I don't know.
I don't remember her
I
in
don't
that movie.
remember her being in that movie.
Yeah, I don't. They probably cut her part out.
No, because it was from 2009.
Oh, she played 406.
Who was 406?
Uh,
Oh, that was his neighbor that he
yeah,
had
that
a
was
crush
that was
on.
that was Columbus's neighbor. Yeah.
Oh, I would have never put together that was her.
No, neither would I. The wig threw me.
I haven't seen that movie in years. I gotta watch that movie. I have that movie. I need to watch that movie again. I like how none of the zombies, I'm looking on the IMDb page, and none of the zombies except for one were credited. The only zombie that was credited was Derek Graff, and he was the clown zombie. Every other one is uncredited. Man, that's gotta suck. You're in a movie with all these big names. You got Jesse, Emma Stone, Woody Harrelson. Like, you got all these huge names, and like, you have the opportunity to kill them in the movie, and you get uncredited.
Yeah.
It's gotta suck. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Okay, so you're in Zombieland. Since
Yeah.
that's what we're running with. You're in Zombieland.
Yeah.
You are one of the top tier zombies. You are one of the runners, one of the fast boys. That's like, I'm gonna fucking eat Emma Stone's face off, alright?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
fuck Emma Stone. You're the one that infected Amber Heard, alright?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And you get to live after that because no one knows what happened to that zombie.
Right.
Or you could be in, you know, the new Dracula movie?
Yeah.
You could be one of the vampires in that movie.
Oh, Zombieland.
Zombieland?
Zombieland.
Why?
If we're wording it in the way of Dracula, the Dracula movie, I didn't really think it looked that good, to be honest.
I don't, honestly, I don't have an opinion really right now. Because I don't think it looks too bad, but it's not like something that I'd go out of my way to see. Like, if I heard it's got good reviews, maybe, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to see it.
Unless it's Hotel Transylvania, I'm not interested in vampires.
If it's not Hotel Transylvania. Okay, alright, okay. I would probably go with zombies too. Well, yeah, probably. Because I don't care about living forever. And if that means that I gotta drink people's blood, I would be too grossed out to do it.
I don't know what's in your blood, Becky. You need to get away from me.
I don't know what your sexual history is. I don't know if you got the clap, Bex. It's not my problem. I don't need that. I don't think that's sexually blood transmitted. But still, I don't want to touch Becky just to get a little bit of her blood. It's fine.
And
I'd rather die.
STDs can be in your blood. STDs get in your bloodstream. That's all I'm saying.
I know HIV and AIDS specifically are in the blood.
Right.
I don't know if any other, like, specific, what?
You know how terrible it would be to be a vampire with AIDS?
Right? Well, hold on. If you're a vampire, do you still get sick?
I don't know.
Do vampires still get sick? Because if they don't get sick, then it doesn't matter what kind of blood you drink. Like, I mean like, a normal quote-unquote vampire can't drink animal's blood because it doesn't fulfill the same need that human blood does. But
I would still get sick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, with, like, a fucking vampire coming down with a common cold?
I mean, maybe.
I don't know, because if you're not catching anything, people would be less hesitant to be a vampire. I still would probably go with zombie because it's cooler, and you get to bite people. I already want to bite things.
Right.
I already want to bite things. Of course, a vampire does that too. But still,
Right.
like, I like biting things. I like using my teeth. My girlfriend calls me a dog when I eat things. Some things, like, that I tear with my teeth. I get it.
Right.
I think I would be. I watched this. I saw this TikTok that was later posted as an Instagram reel. Um, of there's this very popular TikToker that is like trying to make veneers and like denture, not specifically veneers, but like dentures stop being like an old people kind of thing, like trying to
Right.
put the distaste out of people's mouth for dentures.
Right.
Because I don't know if she was an addict or like something happened. I think she was an addict and like got her life together and everything, which good on you, sis.
Pop
So
off, sis.
so happy for you. I'm glad you're trying to destigmify the whole denture problem, because people
Right.
see dentures and they're like, oh, that's grandma's or grandpa's, because that's what back in that time
Right.
was exclusively used. You didn't go in and get a new set of veneers like some people are doing now.
Right.
But she's like, if I turn into a zombie, I couldn't bite nobody. And she like tries to bite her finger with only her gums. She's like, I'd be the friendly zombie in all the land. I'm like, yes, you would! You absolute queen! Yes, you would. All you gotta do to create a friendly zombie is take out their teeth. Bro, they're so fucking friendly. Then you got a new pal that you don't
Bro,
gotta take care of. You
you're gonna
literally
be.
have your friend that will sit in your living room, maybe scream at you. What's different? But, like, you have your buddy.
Yeah.
You just
I
gotta
mean,
remove their teeth, and it's not like they're gonna feel pain, but you gotta make sure you don't get bit while you're doing it. So you gotta make sure they're knocked out.
how do you knock out a zombie?
I don't know, man. Pin them down. They're a zombie.
I
They
mean,
can't be that strong.
I mean, but they say that when you knock out somebody, it's more of no oxygen or anything to the brain,
Yeah.
right?
I'm not saying, like, you gotta fucking unconscious them. I'm saying you
Oh,
gotta
no.
knock them down enough to be able to pin them and, like, I don't know, use your S&M bondage style shit. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay, that's more what I was thinking, because I was thinking about it. You can't knock out a zombie because zombies are said to have no brain activity.
Right.
So if they
That's why
have no
they
brain
they
activity,
typically eat the brain, quote unquote.
right, you can't knock out a zombie if the zombie already doesn't have any brain activity happening.
Right. But all you gotta
If
do
they're
is
not
keep your friends is de-teethify them. It's fine.
right, I'm gonna go up to my buddy tomorrow and ask for his teeth just in case he becomes a zombie.
Exactly. See, that's how you go up to make friends. You walk up to people and say, "Can I have one of your teeth?" They say no. Then you have all rights to say, "Well, don't come after me when you're a zombie." Then that's all you got to do. If one of your friends won't let you have teeth from them to show you that they would never bite you as a zombie, are they really your friends?
No, no, they are not.
What the hell kind of friends would not do that for a friend? You want your friend to feel safe, right?
Right.
Why would you not give them one of your teeth to take off even a little bit of that
On,
cause and effect of turning into a zombie?
I agree completely.
The whole zombie thing is a big thing now because everybody's getting into the Last of Us show that I think the last episode premiered like a week or two ago, which I have yet to fucking see. And my mom's been on me about it. Because my mom's like, you're gonna love it. And I'm like, I love the game. She's like, there was a game? Yes. My mom's not into video games. But she's like, you're gonna love it. I love it. Stephen King loves it. My mom loves Stephen King so much. She's read every single one of his books. If that woman got to meet one person in her life, she would love to meet Stephen King. So somebody get this to Stephen King.
Yeah. Make sure Stephen King sees this.
There's a nice, sweet woman that she does not want you to see her hair.
Give us at least a 2-week notice before you come to visit her.
I need some notice before you go visit my mother, please. And thank you. I will get the man in the living room out. I promise. I don't care if he's not going to be alive by the time he comes back.
She will be very upset if you do not see her at her best.
She will be upsetty spaghetti. Don't make her upsetty spaghetti. But yeah, she's been raving about it. And like, if my mom's raving about something, it's really good. She lives on the more pessimistic side, same as me. When it comes to shows and movies and stuff. Like, she'll pick things apart, but like, she'll also like, oh, I like this, but there's more picking apart that she doesn't like. So in bringing that up, would you rather have Zombieland style, the whole scenario I painted it, or Last of Us?
Zombieland.
Why?
Because Zombieland seems like the zombies are a little bit more easier than The Last of Us. Because The Last of Us, they have like clickers and everything else, and the clickers are a pain in the ass.
Well, those are different stages. There's clickers, there's runners, there's stalkers. What are the big dudes?
Well, I mean, little spoiler to Zombieland 2, but they go over some of the new zombies there too.
Oh, okay.
So, and Zombieland.
Well, I mean, Zombieland is set when it first begins, so that makes sense.
Right.
But they haven't evolved. Bloaters. Right.
So,
Bloaters is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. So in Zombieland 2, they call them Hawkings.
Okay.
Which Hawkings are the really smart ones.
They're smart zombie? Hold on, there's no brain activity. How are there smart zombies?
Okay, so they use Hawkings as they're in a science lab, and the zombie.
So they were named after fucking Stephen Hawking.
Yes.
Okay, of course.
So the zombie attacks a scientist because they use retinal. They use retinals to unlock doors.
Okay.
So the zombie attacks him and then comes to the door and opens its mouth, and it's one of the scientist's eyeballs in the mouth, and it scans the retinal and opens the door. They call those Hawkings.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How is there an eyeball in the mouth?
Because the zombie attacked one of the scientists that had, like, that their retinal worked there. So they basically ripped out the scientist's eye. But they have Hawkings. They call them Homers, named after Homer Simpson. Okay. And for Homers, they show a zombie chasing a butterfly.
What?
Yeah, it's a zombie just jumping up and down chasing a butterfly. Those are called Homers.
Okay.
Those are the ones they worry the least about, because Homers are like the friendly neighborhood zombie. They don't care.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, what does a butterfly have to do with Homer?
It's the zombie that doesn't care. He's just there.
Okay, that makes more sense than butterflies.
They have, what was it? They call them, I think they call them stalkers, okay. Which the stalkers are the zombies that were really fast and really quiet.
Yeah.
And they have what they call T-100s, which is named after the Terminator. Those were the zombies that were almost impossible to kill.
Amazing.
And they ran extremely fast.
Wait,
they called them
T-100s. Hard to kill. Do they have like fucking mech suits on? What makes them different than a normal zombie harder to kill?
Just tougher skin, basically.
That's not how skin works.
That's how they
Like,
did it though. They weren't called T100s. They were called T180s.
okay.
Yeah, so that was the Zombieland different stages, and I'd still pick them because I'd like to see homers.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Does I don't think The Last of Us has any of those. They're all bad.
Yeah, like
Fucking
there's one part where they're shooting a whole bunch of zombies, and then Columbus points. He goes, or he says like 12 o'clock or something like that. He goes, wait, don't waste your bullet. It's a homer, and then he's just chasing a butterfly.
you know, man's vibing. Don't even worry about him.
Right,
There's no reason. He vibing. Don't
right.
worry.
Like he wasn't even attacking them. He was literally just there to chase the butterfly.
Bad breath or body odor?
Which one? Like, do I like least or do I like more?
Which one would you rather have?
That's a tough one.
I personally would rather have body odor because bad breath sets me off so bad.
See, I hate both of them though. Because like I can't stand the smell of body odor, but I also hate when I have bad breath. Like when I have morning breath, I have to go brush my teeth because I can't stand it.
There's some body odor that I don't mind. Like my own. Everybody has their own smell. Um, I don't mind my own. Because I think it smells like skunk, like weed.
Right.
I'm not sure why. I don't smoke. I don't eat edibles or anything like that. I have no way to consume any weed in general.
Right.
Because it does nothing for me. So I'm not sure why mine specifically smells like weed. There probably is a medical reason. Don't tell me, please. I don't want to know. I don't care enough. Bad breath. I am so sensitive when it comes to smells in general, but when it comes to bad breath, some people's breath, it's just bad. Like I'm not gonna lie. I didn't brush my teeth until I was in high school. Like I genuinely did not brush my teeth until I was in high school. Like if I was going to the dentist, I'd brush my teeth.
As most kids did, to be fair.
Yeah, but
Because you didn't want the dentist telling mommy that you weren't brushing your teeth, so you were brushing them.
See, my dentist was a really nice man. Like he was super gentle, super like easygoing. He wouldn't get on you about anything. I was actually just telling VGG this the other day because we were watching yesterday when we were. We sat yesterday and binged all of the Distractable podcast clips on YouTube.
Right.
Not knowing that they took the whole videos off. When I'm guessing it was when they were doing the get us to surpass Joe Rogan stuff.
Right.
I'm not sure because as far as I know, they never released why. I could be wrong on that. I could not. I don't know. I don't care enough to actually look it up. But we were just talking about dentists yesterday. I never had a problem with going to the dentist or the doctor because that was something that they brought up on the show. I think it was Wade that brought it up, and I don't know who agreed with what. I never had a problem with the dentist or the doctor. I did not give a shit either way because where I come from, the doctors, like, they're nice and everything, but they do shit to help you. That's just how they are, unfortunately, because we come from a very, very small place. So like, they obviously went to school and everything, but like, they're not as trained as a big city, a big town is.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's just how it works. So like, anytime I'd go to the doctor, I'd always be met with, well, you're fat, you need to lose weight, no matter what the issue was. You're fat, you need to lose weight, stop complaining. Okay, I came in for an ear infection, but alright. I guess I'll
Yeah.
just buff it out. I need to hit the gym.
I need to hit the gym.
I need to hit the gym and work off this bug in my ear. But alright. Whereas my dentist, my doctor was really nice too. I went through a couple different doctors, but my dentist was always, I went to the same guy for years. He was super nice. He was out of the town, actually. We had to drive like 20 minutes or so to get to him. 20 minutes to half an hour to get to where he was set up. The nurses, on the other hand, some of the nurses, are they just called nurses?
What?
Like, specifically dentistry.
Yeah,
Are they
they're
just nurses?
they're still considered dental nurses.
Yeah. There was one specific nurse that I remember. She was so violent with my mouth. I didn't brush my teeth on a regular basis. I've never had a cavity. Still have yet to ever have a cavity. Never had a filling. Never. The only problem I had with my teeth was I needed my wisdom teeth pulled when I think I was in high school. I think I might have just graduated at the time when I had my teeth pulled.
Right.
But I've never had a problem with my teeth. Like, my teeth are extremely strong and don't have any actual problems with them. And I didn't brush my teeth or floss anytime regularly. And this one nurse, I don't know if she was just having a bad day or like was mad because I wasn't properly taking care of my teeth. Like, she was just so invested in her job, she needed to tell me how bad I was doing. I don't know. I don't know what her problem was. She went fucking ham on my gums with the floss. Like, it was bad. Every time she'd pull it out, she'd wipe it on the little bib they give you, and it would just be coated. It was coated in blood by the time she was done because of how hard she was. And she like held it up to my face. She's like, "You see this? This is why you need to start flossing every single day after every meal. Do you floss at all?" And I was like, "Obviously not." She's like, "How
Do you
many times
floss
a
at
day?"
all?
Yeah. Do you floss at all? I don't know. Are you gonna look down?
You see
Maybe,
me spitting up blood here?
maybe you
That
should
signs point to no.
reevaluate your question before you ask me a stupid one. Because I obviously don't floss. I'm better flossing now than I was when I was a child. But, it hurt, so I didn't do it. And it hurt because I didn't do it. But she went on badgering me about, like, not flossing my teeth. Specifically, not flossing my teeth. Not the brushing. Flossing. It's like, I get it, okay? I get it. Chill. I got you.
Right.
I'll start flossing. I didn't start flossing. I just wanted her to shut up.
See,
I understand
when I
you're
was
doing your job. I get it. But, like, I know I'm doing a bad job. Stop being my fucking mom about it. I get it. I know. I'm doing a bad. You told me I'm doing a bad. I saw the blood. Thank you for that, I guess. I get it.
see, when I was younger, I didn't go to the dentist. My parents always signed me up for the mobile dentist that came to our school.
I never
Let me
went to
tell you, you want to talk about rough on your mouth? They used
Those
to
dentists
freak me
don't
out.
give two fucks.
They used to freak me out because they'd fill my mouth with water, stick a suction cup in my mouth that like drained all the water out, they'd start hooking my teeth and calling out random numbers and letters. And it used to
What?
freak me out because I'm like, what are they talking about? And then they write it all down. They go, here, give this to your parents.
Oh, they were probably talking about the teeth placement.
Yeah. But I never
I've never
understood
heard
that.
that.
So they were hooking my mouth and they were calling out random numbers and letters for someone to write down. And I'm like, I don't understand what's happening and I can't speak.
You also have had cavities. They might have been talking about the placement of teeth in which teeth were soft and or had cavities.
Yeah.
That's probably what was happening. I've never had that. Let us know in the comments if that's what was happening. I've never had a cavity, so I don't know if that's how that is or
They
not.
they they used to freak me out so bad with that because they were like C27.
Are we
Bingo?
playing?
What?
Yeah, I was like, are we playing fucking bingo? What's happening?
Bingo. Ow. Fuck.
Ow, you stabbed. That's not how bingo works. My least
Yeah,
favorite part of the dentist was the sealant stuff.
yeah.
Like the guard they fill and like
Yeah,
put
they
it
used to
in.
stick like that yellow foam.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. And then you'd get it out of your mouth and you'd be like, don't drink anything for the next 2 hours. You just sucked all the saliva out of my mouth and you're going to tell me not to drink anything for the next 2 hours?
See, as soon as I got out of the dentist, we always went for like celebration. You don't have any cavities. Went through like the fucking drive-through on the way home. So
See,
they're like, don't eat or drink for the next 2 hours, and I'm like, I'm getting McDonald's.
see, I got taken to the dentist to fill my cavities before, and they completely numbed my mouth, and my mouth was numb for about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You did so good in there. You want to go get something to eat?" I'd look over at him with a straight face, and I'd be like, "Am I supposed to taste it?
Is
I can't feel
tasting a
my
choice
tongue."
now?
I,
Because I'd
I used
like to
to,
turn that option back on, thank you.
I'd be like, "Am I supposed to taste it? Because my mouth's numb." And they go, "Oh shit, sorry."
Oh shit, we fucked up. You know, the only time I had anything like, well, I've had 2 surgeries now. Not surgeries, procedures. First one was the wisdom teeth, and the second one was the GERD looking at my stomach with the camera thingy, which went well. I don't think I talked about it on the show. They didn't find anything on the biopsy, so
Right.
it's just a normal, hey, your stomach's fucked up. I found out it is hereditary after years of suffering. They just now told me that it was hereditary. After I had all this done that they knew was getting done and decided to not say anything about. Love that. But you know, it's fine. Whatever, I guess. But everything on the biopsy came back fine. My stomach's just a weak little bitch. So, love that! We love her! Some of these are stupid. Silly hats or silly socks? Obviously both.
Obviously, I want both on me at the same time.
God. Babies dressed as animals or animals dressed as humans? What the fuck kind of question is that?
I'd love to see a dog dressed like my father.
I want to see that too. Netflix or Hulu? Who cares? Who cares? Like, espresso or drip coffee? Neither. Shut up.
I don't drink coffee.
Exactly. Shut up.
I drink energy drinks like a real dumbass.
I drink energy drinks like a real dumbass. Board games or video games?
Come on now.
When was the last time you played a physical board game? How long since you've been down?
Yeah, just about. How long since you've been down? It's been a long time since I played a board game.
Last board game I played wasn't a board game. It was I played the What Is Your Meme or Know Your Meme or something. The
Yeah.
card game.
Yeah.
With my in-laws and step nieces. I think that's what they'd be called.
I
My
mean,
girlfriend's sister's kids. Step nieces.
if we're talking like Monopoly on the PlayStation, go back and watch those videos. You can see I did that not too long ago.
Yeah, no, but that's still video game.
Shut
We played video games the other day.
All I'm saying is I played video games earlier today, and I haven't touched a board game in like 2 years.
French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Why?
Onion rings are good, but I have to be in the mood for them to actually want them.
All right, that's fair.
French fries, I'll literally
What's your
I'll steal
favorite
them.
kind of French fry?
Curly fries.
Oh, facts. Straight facts. What's your least favorite type of French fry? Because I know on the last one I went into, I don't like steak fries.
I like, okay, so you know the wrinkle fries?
Winkle? Oh, like
They're
the curly or not the fucking no, not curly. The ones he just gave. The bow tie looking ones, right?
no, they're like rigid. You know what I mean?
That's the ones with the
Yeah. Okay.
I call those bow tie.
I like those, but I don't like when they're cooked to the point that they're dry.
I like them crispy. I probably like them dry.
And they are so easy to make dry. That's the hardest part about them.
Bro,
They're
you
one
know
of
what
the easiest fry to make
is?
dry.
Besides curly. The
What?
smiley fries.
Bro, I haven't had smiley fries since I was probably since I was about 12. I haven't had a smiley fry that long.
I probably haven't had them since I was in school. Can you buy those by the bag?
Yes, you can actually.
Bro, the fucking okay. I know you know what I'm talking about because we came from the same fucking place. The sticks, like the cheese sticks from school. I know.
Yeah.
I know you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the ones that they're like breadsticks but filled with cheese, and they're the best fucking cheese sticks you can ever find. I would buy those by the fucking pound.
You know, they actually you can order old stuff that your school used to cook online.
Yeah, I know you can. I've seen people do it, but I specifically just want those. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything else. I could not care less about anything else. I just want those.
That's fair.
Everything else, well, I stopped eating lunch in school when I was in 6th grade, I think. Because I lovely developed another eating disorder. I went from one eating disorder to another because why not? You know, I'm quirky. And I could not eat around people. It made me hella uncomfortable. So I stopped eating lunch. I just would not eat until I got home. I did not eat breakfast. I was not a breakfast person. I still am not really a breakfast person. It makes me puke. I have to be in the mood to eat. If I force myself to eat, like to start your metabolism and everything, you have to force yourself to eat. I can't do that or else it will make me puke.
See, I don't eat when I first wake up. I normally don't get hungry until about 2 to 3 hours after I'm awake.
Yeah, that's how I am. I can't eat as soon as I get up, like how like in all the movies and shit. It'll make me sick. Even the smell of food too early makes me sick.
I agree. Well, no, not the smell of food. I've actually I remember the night I stayed up at your house when you still lived around here. And I remember that I smelled bacon and sat up from my sleep.
I remember that. Yeah, no, I remember that. I think we were down. Oh no, that was before I left entirely.
Yeah, that was about a year or so before you left.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember I was sleeping on the floor
Dead
because I
ass
rolled off the couch.
Dead sleeping. He was dead sleeping.
Yeah, I
He
was dead
smelled
asleep.
my mom cooking bacon and sat up like he was straight out of a fucking movie. Crazy. It was a crazy experience.
Yeah.
But that's where we're gonna end today's video. I hope you liked the podcast week, because we
Yeah.
fucking loved this. Even
Yeah.
if you didn't, we're gonna continue podcast because we're having a lot of fun doing it. Leave us some topics in the comments. Like,
Yep.
we will go over them as long as it's not no political things and no like shit that is like very hateful in general. Like, it can go down
Right.
a rabbit hole of hate, I should say. Not
Right.
hateful like it's hateful in general, but like stuff that could get into like really hateful things.
Right.
We are not we are willing to talk about shit that other people don't talk about. That's not what I'm saying. We're very open about everything, including what we believe should be how it is and not. So
we always talk about what ruffles our feathers.
yeah, I see what you did there. But I hope you guys have a great day or night, depending on what time you're watching. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday and happy Fish Stick Friday. Make sure to like and subscribe and let us know what you want to see next.
Is this going to be new every single week?
Yes, it is.
Alright, you better stick around to the next one, because you never know what's coming next.
Never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Come on now.
That's fair. Have a safe flight home. We'll see you next season.